Not that anybody cares, right? But there's the neighbor that ran my car. What's been bugging me tonight was that my whole block is dark because the street lights out. So like that's what I've been noticing. That's what's been in my mind. My neighbor, who I never see go out, except for like after when it's purposeful gang stalks, I just drive home and he's just there lighting up his house. So it's like, we know what you were thinking. This is the man when my mother was having a conversation with me about power washing, runs out of his house in front of me to talk to his gardener. There's a lot of bullshit too. Like, what am I talking about here? This is a gang stalker. This is nothing. These are the hands of Mr. Netanyahu, who's false flag attacking his own country so he can get war. The men who bioweapon attack the planet. Like, that guy's just some chump that they gave a house. But this is the insanity of America. It wasn't just that, right? It was, so the light was bugging me all night. I go out before, and there's a guy walking down the street, like aiming a flashlight at the street, right? It's like, solid flex on, we know what you're thinking. We have our 5G AI mind control tower. We've moved into your neighborhood. There's this neighbor here now flashing his like okay. Just full Nazi neighborhood over here. This guy's definitely a gang stalker family. That was the guy that in his driveway said something about 5v1. I hate to guess, but so one gang stalker there, another gang stalker back there. The 5v1 thing was I was complaining about. I couldn't get the gang stalkers would always line up in World of Warcraft queues. But yeah, I won't say who, but there's also a neighbor like abusing their little puppy in front of me today, which was just like, they want a reaction, and here's a hard one to have no reaction to. You don't even want to believe your eyes, right? You're like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? But again, that was when all this shit started. The family infiltrating guy was abusive to his dog in front of me. It was like, you've got to let him know who's in control, right? Something like that. Like, it's a fucking dog, right? These people are fully psychotic. But so I was thinking about that for like the last couple of days. Like, that was bouncing around my head for whatever reason. And then yesterday morning was when my neighbor decided to abuse his dog in front of me. Just like, our 5GA mind control tech is advanced to the point of 3,000 years ago in Egypt, I suppose. I'm forgetting that my cat is following me. Wow. But anyway, there's my local 5G mind reading tower. I think, I don't know. They probably have it lodged in neighbors' houses too, right? You spooky CIA Nazi types know. I'm just here to be made look crazy. And you will have your final solution. Anyway. This is the most boring, sapping combat a man could ever experience. I somehow deserve this. Whole bunch of witches. I say witches, you know what I mean. Again, techno witches, right? People who coordinate their actions with demons through use of technology because they don't believe demons are real. Demons just suggest to them what to do without them realizing. Is what I figured it out to be so far. Meow. Oh. Oh. If you've never walked with a cat, the coolest thing in the world is when your cat wants want you to know that they're next to you, so they like stomp their feet on someone's lawn. It's amazing how loud they can be when they stomp their feet. Sure, it's just a coincidence with the yeah, just a coincidence. I don't know from that guy, but gang stalker on the corner, gang stalkers over there in that other house. I never miss an opportunity to close in. Definitely gang stalkers living here. Men angry that they're bioweaponized. It's like, you know, it's a weird kind of self-loathing, right? Mad at the world because you're bioweapon attacking it. Maybe you shouldn't bioweapon attack it. Maybe that's the solution. I hate life because I'm a Nazi. Don't be a Nazi. Right? No. Oh. Anyway, here's my insanity. That's my insane life. Gonna say it'd probably beats being false flagged by your government in Israel, but I'm not really sure. I feel like rockets would be more visceral, although it's by your government, right? That would be extra tilting. Meow. Swarmed by cats. Swarmed by CIA mindfuck Nazi people. Again, I'm CIA affiliated, right? The people that the CIA works for. Are you gang stalking Nazis higher up? You have a different alphabet agency? Do you live without agencies? Do you have no alphabet numbers? This is the neighbor across there, a gang stalking family. I was just I don't want to be too graphic, but I stopped to pee over here against the bush, and then they put their light on. Their light that like perfectly shines through the corner and annoys me, and now it's off. Like they've had it on for I don't know anyone knows anything about marijuana, but marijuana is the most second most light sensitive plant on the planet, and so they had their light on constantly. But now that I'm not growing, lights off. Is that it? Is that the plan? Am I missing something? Ah, yeah. See, we get paranoid. That light is on. All right. I do get paranoid. No, I don't get paranoid. Oh, no. Okay. That light would have been visible from here. All right, so they just turned it on again. Like, that's a light that's on 24/7, usually. Spooky action by spooky people. This man's crazy. That's a motion sensor light. Nope. That light is on 24/7, usually. They've been doing that a lot recently. The giant house on the corner over there, where the guy pulled in real slow and parked in front of me. Where they were flashing their lights recently. Who knows? Neighborhood gang stalking. Like, to them it's funny money, right? This is your taxes of trillions of dollars. If they want someone to commit suicide, they can dump $30 million into it, no problems. Be like, yeah, sure. You guys, that's your job to, whenever this man does something, acknowledge it, be very subtle. And it's not real money to them. But anyway. Fun. I feel bad about this stuff, right? Like, I would sit and take it if it wasn't, like, if they weren't blowing up countries currently. Maybe I would sit and take it, I don't know. It would be easier. It just pissed me off with their genocide and their, reading, whatchamacallit, Dr. Campbell was talking about how many extra cancer deaths there are thanks to COVID. And they have hollowed my brain out with demons, and it feels like demon snake going through my brain. It's like, yeah, something evil happened. Yeah. And then like you get happy, like it's like, yeah, it's against your will, but it's taken over your will. And that's how our leaders operate. Like that's how I know all of our leaders are demon possessed. When you see that like that cracked out cackle look, that's the demon mind control. So I don't know. That guy is probably not a gang stalker. I like him anyway. Seems like nice folk with his flashing red lights, but that was my neighbor. But I don't know. Like how like, first of all, what the fuck with prayer, right? It's supposed to be God's mercy is new every morning. 15 years of torture. I don't know. But how? How are we on planet demon Nazi? I mean, I guess it's there, right? I guess that's the thing that I can't get through my head. I'm just too like idealistic. I'm like, it shouldn't be. I guess that demon possession is just real. I guess that they just go after people in power and put people in power and etc. Freaking crazy, man. But how do they like how do they get like I get like, you know, like I get like a rogue organization, right, of like criminal psychopaths, but like how is it the whole FBI? How is it the whole CIA? How are all of you people so fucked in the head that you're just like, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, biological terror, okay. Oh, and then the cell towers to read their minds. Okay, great. That's great. We need to do that. How do you not get that you're actually fascist evil? I don't know. Beyond me. But what you gonna do? I don't know, maybe my head wound will be miraculously healed. Some demon mind fuckery there. Something they've been fucking my head on for a minute. You're praying to have your head wound miraculously healed. I am actually. But whatever. I guess those things will pan out however they pan out. I can't imagine the trillion billion galaxies and it's like all evil up there. Oh well. But it's all evil over here. Meow. I wonder if my cat was following me out here. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, who knows? Maybe since I quit smoking and quit coffee. There's a fun one. I quit coffee and then the first Facebook post when I open Facebook is about coffee. Like I never see a Facebook post about coffee. It's not just that they have an algorithm that reads your thoughts, right? It's like it's also designed to thwart you. But anyway. The demon Nazi people are real. They do exist. They look like you and I, except they have no personality. I mean, the younger ones seem to have personality. But once you've been like a demon Nazi person for a long time, I assume you can only speak when Satan tells you to speak. The older ones are very dry people. It's what that self-delusion, right? Since we're so super serious, Satan says we deserve this. We're very serious about it. We're just gonna sit here and be serious about it till Satan tells us what to do next. I don't know. Well beyond me. I'm just hoping that evil hasn't won for eternity and is just resurrecting me to give me hope so that, like, It's like when you save a game and like replay your favorite part. It's like evil's like, all right, resurrect Phil, give him some hope. Okay, squash him like a bug. That seems to be the case. Oh, so those are my insane thoughts for the day about my gang stalking neighbors and Israel attacking Israel so that they can kill Palestinian people. They don't seem to quite understand. Like, you're the aggressor when you walk into the room and say, "This is all mine. This is all mine. All your stuff is mine." And then, like the woman whose daughter was stabbed, when was it? 80s or something like that. Got on TV and said, "My government did this. Gave these people no option. That's why they have to fake all news now. They can't have honest opinions like that on TV." And they need to corrupt so many people to bioweapon attack the planet. Freaking crazy. No. It does seem unfightable without, like, divine intervention, but none seems to be forthcoming. Oh.